All right, guys, happy Friday. Welcome to the weekend. We've got more 2025 Bowman here, but it's a new take on it, at least for us. It's blaster time. Taking a look at the retail stuff. People have been talking a lot of big game about blasters, so that doesn't guarantee anything, but I'm excited to see what we can manage to pull out of one of these. Well, out of all four of them, I should say. Look for rare retail exclusive green parallel cards. That'll be one of the cool hunts we'll be chasing. 12 cards per pack instead of 8, like what you'll find in traditional hobby packs, but 6 packs per box, so we have a total of 24 packs, like a standard hobby. We can kind of compare and contrast. Anyways, this is random teams, so if you want to hold on a second here, I'll throw that stuff up on the screen and we'll get started. And that is not what we want on the left. Those are the numbers I use for when we do pick your team. So let me get the purchase spots up there. There we go. All right, spots in the order they were purchased on the left. On the right, random.org. We'll copy and paste. Description, 2025 Bowman Blasters. Let's roll the dice. 4 or less is a reroll, and we got a 4. So let's re-roll it. This time we got 8. Let's start it up. Jason, you got lucky number 30 on this, so let's see what you get. Make sure we got 30 spots. We do. Okay, here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We'll grab these. Copy them. Verification code RYKPRY. Let's get these over to the sidebar. Yeah, Jason, I tried to ping you over on the Discord. Go check out the hobby chat. All right, let's get this over here. No, we don't want to pick your team. We want random spots. There we go. Get this off our screen. And you guys can look over those results, see what you think, see if you want to make a swap with anybody. Trade window stays open all break long and after the break too, of course. So just need to see written agreement between both parties and I'll make it happen. Let's move it. Yeah, Heather had your back there, Jason. So no worries. Take your time driving. Be safe. Here we go. 2025 Bowman Blasters. Starts off with Caden Dana, Freddie Freeman, Kumar Rocker, Greatness Loading, Lazaro Montes, Carson Bench, Jesus Made, Mitch Jebb, Jesus Lopez and a Reptilian here, Cole Fontanelle, not bad. After that, Hyesung Kim, or Elvis Martinez, Jace Young. Let's see. Cool. I'll set there. Let me sleeve and top load a couple here. I didn't, Crispy. I'll hop back over on the Discord after. Sleeve up the insert here. All right, on to pack 2. Arenado, Zach Wheeler, Pete Alonso, Rockstar Rookies, Connor Norby, Nick Kurtz, Kyle DeBarge, Hagen Smith, Conrad Kaysen, Slade Caldwell, Ellie, Sedan Rafaela, Gunnar Henderson. Oh yeah, I'm sure it's in my my to be examined pile, Crispy, for PSA. But I'll triple check on that for you. Connor Norby, but I'm sure it is. Junior Caminero, Hiroki Sasaki, Jack Caglione VIP, Marcos Torres, Nibel Mariano, JJ Weatherholt's paper there, Cobb Hightower, Cole Emerson, Corbin Carroll, Tarek Skubal, Aaron Judge. Del Castillo, Hurston Waldrop, Rhett Lauder, Rookie of the Year favorite Dylan Cruz, Braden Montgomery, Josue Berseno, O'Neal Perez, Chase Hampton, and Jacob Wright, Jackson Merrill, Shane McClanahan, and Matt Olson. Oh yeah, I know. You're all good. No problem. Yeah, end of the month is coming up quickly, so I got our dugout people. I'm hoping, they say the pins have shipped, so I'm hoping I'll have those within the next few days. We'll see, fingers crossed. Then I'll start getting dugout shipments out for dugout members. And then also got the PSA submission coming up. I posted about that in Discord, but I'm going to wait until like June 1st to see if any good deals drop for the new month. And then either way, I'll put in our next submission shortly after that. So if you want to get some PSA cards in, you want to send them in, now's the time to mail them. Or, shoot me a DM if you need more details or anything like that. There's more details on departurebreaks.com too. So anyways, Shea Wickham, Brooks Lee, Paul Skeens, Chase Burns, number 17, Cam Smith, Pineda, Conrad Kaysen, Lazaro Montez, Frenier Mantilla out of 199. Nice one there. And it's going to Heather. Adley Brushman, Acuna, Chatton. All right, I'll jot that down, Jason. Done. A reptilian and a magenta parallel. Not too bad for a blaster. Locklear, Bo Bichette, Carlos Correa, Mookie Betts, Sebastian Walcott, Fabian Lopez, Walker Jenick, Ugarte, Mierho, Sagis, Rosarena, Will Smith. I don't think that's up to you, Crispy. The way that I understand it now with PSA, and I'm not sure if it's just always been slightly misunderstood and now they've updated the wording to make it clear, or if they've kind of changed their policy. But no longer is there like an upcharge if the card is worth more, unless you want to insure it for up to that much, right? So you can send in with the value bulk with everybody else with the card, but if something were to happen to the card in PSA's hands, if they spilled their coffee on it or something, they would only reimburse you up to $500. So if you want to guarantee that the card is insured against their damage, then there would be an upcharge. But otherwise, they do not upcharge you. It's your choice what level you want to submit at, regardless of how amazing the card is. They used to make you manually enter in your approximate value of every card that you were sending in, but that's changed. They don't do that anymore. That's been relatively recently too. Now it just defaults set when you're doing a value bulk. It just default sets to $4.99. Kind of interesting. And then they let you, like, if you want to adjust it, you can, but. All right, here we go. Blaster number 2, Christian Yelich, Ryan Reynolds, Logan Gilbert, Rookie of the Year is Alcantara, Max Clark, Garcia, Fine. Bishop Lutzen and Carlos Tavares. William Contreras, Bryce Harper, Fernando Tatis. Yeah, it's definitely worth the shot, right? Just worst case to keep it protected. DeGrom, Abrams, River Ryan, Johnny Farmello, number 71. Bryce Rayner, Cabrera, Ugarte, McGonigal, Corey Lewis, Mason Wynn, Wyatt Langford, and Dylan Cruz. Jason, you still with us? You gonna make that swap for Detroit? Leaving us hanging here. All right, next pack. Yamamoto, Tovar, Holiday, Trout, Caglione, Staffura, Christian Campbell, Lucas Ramirez, and Cameron Sullivan for some chrome. Yuri Perez, Cole Reagan, John Kenzie Noel. All right. I will set that up for you guys. That is 10. And 6. Going to Heather. All right, there we go. Cool. What am I doing? That one doesn't need to go in there. Man, I have the vaguest memories of Mork and Mindy. I think from like Nick at Night when I was a little kid or something. Tristan Casas, but I gotta like catch some of that on YouTube to refresh my memory. Class A, Bobby Witt. Greatness Loading, Bryce Eldridge. Ismael Javier. Santos. Jack Caglione. We've got Elvin Garcia for some reptilian there. Drew Thorpe, Kevin Alcantara, and Ronald Acuna. Welcome back, Ronald Acuna. Good stuff there. Chorio, Nick York, Corey Seager, Rockstar Rookies, Dylan Cruz. Man, I don't know if we've pulled that one. Maybe like once. Painter, McAdoo, Guerrero, Santos, Gonzalez, Wilson, Festa, Turner. Let's do the last pack here. Adames, Vladdy, Altuve, Connor Griffin, VIP, Fuentes, Petrie, Escobar, Cruz, Lopez, Lee, Simeon, and James Wood. And that's 2 blasters down. Still haven't found one of the rare green exclusives, so I suppose they are pretty rare. We'll sleeve up these 3. Tidy up these. Get into the next one here. We're going to roll back the Blasters tomorrow, and I think I'm just going to keep it random teams again because that was clearly quite popular tonight. So, tomorrow evening, same stuff, same channel. Rixley, Paul Skeens, Tyler Locklear, Rookie of the Year favorite, Roki Sasaki, Drew Jones, Will Simpson, Jack Lyons, Esteban Mejia, Nick Kurtz, Jordan Alvarez, Jose Ramirez, Cody Bellinger. Bo Bichette, Carlos Correa, Mookie Betts, Carson Benj is number 100. Just making it. Jonathan Long, Valorial, Bo Walker, Bishop Letson, and Max Clark out of 499 on the refractor. Jeez, Jason. Detroit's cleaning up. 209 out of 499. Ozzie Albies, Zach Neto, Francisco Lindor. In the wrong pile there. Alright, so we've had 2 reptilians and then a refractor and a magenta. There are 2 number parallels, both Detroit Tigers. Ohtani, Joe Imanaga, Austin Riley, Ricardo Yan, Alvarez, Slade Caldwell, Kevin McGonigal, J.J. Weatherholt, Manny Machado, Julio Rodriguez, and Orelvis Martinez. Top load both of those. Lawrence Butler, Gobi Mayo, Rafi Devers, Greatness Loading, Bryce Rayner, Richard Maddock, Cole Emerson, Owen Wild, Corey Lewis, Alex Mooney for Reptilian, Hyasung Kim, Jace Young, Ellie De La Cruz. So it must be like 1 Reptilian per blaster, which considering it's 2 per hobby, that's a nice clip. Riley Green, Salvi Perez. These are all shows that were on Nick at Night when I was a kid. I remember Taxi. Christian Yelich. This is Spencer Schwellenbach, Rockstar Rookies. Eels, Montez, Nankiel, Lucas Ramirez, O'Neal Perez, Don Rafaela, Gunnar Henderson, Corbin Carroll. Jeez, this pack is giving me some trouble. That means there's something hot in here. Ryan Reynolds, Logan Gilbert, Jacob deGrom, VIP is Samuel Basallo, Jose Perella, Malcolm Moore, Luke Sennard, Jack Caglione, and Winston Santos. So, nope, nothing hot there. Scooble, Judge, Merrill. That's 3 blasters down. Time for a 4th. Christian Yelich, Logan Gilbert, Jacob deGrom. Rookie of the Year favorite is Thomas Saggese, James Tibbs, Jansel Luis, Frenier Mantilla, Max Clark, Alex Mooney, Ketel Marte, Kyle Tucker, William Contreras. CJ Abrams, River Ryan, Yamamoto. Brasino is number 82. Dwell Joseph. Oh, is this one of the finally in our fourth blaster? We're getting one of the green retails. Zaire Hope, Jesus Lopez, Seung-Chae Chang, and green Hagen Smith. That's 53 out of 99. Going to Heather. Bryce Harper, Tatis, Mason Wynn. All right, the trade partners. Detroit and the White Sox now. Ezekiel Tovar, Jackson Holiday, Mike Trout, Witt Jr.'s Lucky 7 Sluggers. I don't know if you've pulled that one before. Kyle Teal, Barrios, Quinn Matthews, Leo DeVries, Wenhui Pan, Wyatt Langford, Dylan Cruz, and Erie Perez. Manual Class A, Tristan Casas, Bobby Witt. Greatness Loading is Christian Moore. Yeah, we've all had our own story on how we got into baseball, right? It's a fair one. Jacob Wright, Jesus Tolero, Fernando Cruz, Thomas White, Didier Fuentes for Reptilian, Cole Reagans, John Kenzie Noel, and Drew Thorpe. Jackson Chorio, Nicky York, Corey Seager, Kenzie Noel, Sean Keys, Gary Gilhill, Young Suk Yang, Ismail Javier, Jacob Breshnahan, Kevin Alcantara, Ronald Acuna, Jacob Wilson. We're down to the final pack. Willie Adames, Vladdy Jr., Jose Altuve, Sebastian Walcott, Gonzalez, Tink Hentz, Braylon Payne, PJ Morlando, Sammy Hernandez, David Festa, Trey Turner, Young Ho Lee. And that's that. Looking at these piles right now, I'd have to say you're getting about as much, if not a bit more, of everything than in a standard hobby. The only thing you're missing is the guaranteed auto, which of course can be a big deal, or depending on the auto, can be practically not that big of a deal at all, right? So for comparison's sake, out of 4 blasters, there's all our paper firsts, which I gotta say seems about just about equivalent to a hobby. Then we had our inserts, and that stack seems about the same too. Sebastian Walcott, Rockstar Rookies, Joe Kenzie Noel, Christian Moore, Witt Jr., Saggese, Bryce Sano, Basallo, Schwellenbach, Bryce Rayner, Carson Benj, Griffin, Bryce Eldridge, Farmelo, Alcantara, Chase Burns, Caglione, Connor Norby, and Lazaro Montes. Then we have firsts. Chrome firsts. Once again, about a hobby box worth. Here we go. Morlando, Hernandez, Javier, Bresnahan, White, Van, there you go, Torque, Mooney, Cheng, Santos, Ramirez, Perez, Lewis, Letson, Mejia, Santos, Gonzalez, Lopez, Ramirez, Sullivan, McGonigal, Lewis. McGonigal I should top load, by the way. Set that aside. Corey Lewis, Letson, Tavares, Ugarte, Mierho, Hampton, Wright, Hightower, Kaysen, Lopez. All right. And that takes us to the top-loaded stuff. McGonigal, Fuentes. Now, the Reptilian we got 4 of, so we got 2 more than a hobby box, but we didn't get a mini diamond. We didn't get a, what's the other one? Like an X-Fractor. So I guess it kind of evens out, though. Fuentes, since we got 4 of those. Dylan Cruz, Alex Mooney, McGonigal, Weatherholt, Sasaki, Dylan Cruz, James Wood, Garcia, Dylan Cruz, Sasaki, Weatherholt, Caldwell, Made, Fontanelle. And then back here, Hagen Smith out of 99 at 53. Franyeber Montilla, 44 out of 199. Max Clark, 209 out of 499. Thank you, Crispy. He'll get a kick out of that. Appreciate it. All right. There we go. It's a fun Bobby Witt card. Not your average baseball card. He'll like it. That's it for this one, guys. We'll do more blasters tomorrow. Like I said, we'll do the same exact thing. We'll do 4. I'll run it as random teams. Yeah. Sunday, I was going to do football, but football package got delayed for pickup, so that's going to have to wait till Monday. So we'll probably do a Bowman hobby on Sunday. And then Monday, I have Panini Photogenic and Phoenix Mega Box, I believe is what it's called. No, H2, because there's 2 autos between both products. So that's what we're going to be doing with football. Yeah. Anyways, if you need me, I'll be over on Discord, or you can message me, Facebook, Twitter, departurebreaks@gmail.com, or the message us icon in our app, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Alrighty. Yeah, Jason, sounds good. Everybody take care. Enjoy the rest of your Friday night, and we'll see you soon. Bye now.